What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay Grizz, man.
Chan the man.
Man.
Hey, man, it's the very first episode, man. Everybody clap it up, clap it up. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Sir.
Very first episode, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
I feel good, bro. I'm excited about this, for real.
Excited, man. Start of a journey, man.
No
Definitely the
cap,
start of a journey.
no cap,
Definitely.
no cap, no cap, no cap. So we gonna get right into it, man. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Don, you can go first. It don't even matter.
Yeah, my name Don. Real name Donovan Sloan. I originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I moved to Clinton when I was about 6 years old, so I grew up basically in Clinton. It's
Moved where?
beside it. Clinton, North Carolina.
Where's that at?
It's right beside Fayetteville, basically. It's like a little small town. It ain't like no big known city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man,
Maybe
we
some of
ain't-
y'all Fayetteville boys know
We ain't
that.
got no IHOuse. We ain't got no Waffle House. We ain't got none of them big.
Y'all ain't got Waffle House?
Nah, we had one, but it burnt down because something happened back in the day. Man, it's like, hey,
You said that so casually.
yeah, but man, I grew up in humble beginnings, so it's just like, it's just like stuff I'll just be like, hey, man, I ain't got this and that at the crib,
Oh,
so I just
God.
be happy. I ain't got no zazz.
Oh,
I
God.
be excited
I felt
when I
that
see
though.
stuff
God,
like that.
God.
Yeah, man, I just went to Clinton High School, played football 4 years, started out at St. Andrews, and I came over here, and I'm currently trying to get on the football team to play.
Facts,
No.
facts.
So last semester, I just got my grades up, smooth little guy, chill guy, really outgoing. I don't really say too much unless I know you,
Unless
I
you
ain't
know
really-
you type
I'm a
shit.
people person, but I'm a people person, but I'm not a people person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm easy to get along
Facts,
with, man.
facts. What about you, man? Big dog, Eric.
Well, my name Eric. Most people, around here call me Chandler. It's a lot of Erics on campus. That's easier to go by Chan. But I'm from Suffolk, VA, man. 7'5". You know what I'm saying? 7'5". I know what's up. I come from a good house. Two parents. Grew up mostly in the band. Middle school. Decided sophomore year I wanted to play with my friends, play football, and here I am now and going into my third year of college football. So I guess everything turned out, how it's supposed to turn out. But yeah, ain't too much to me. I'm pretty chill. I really stay in my own lane. I don't really do too much. That's about it though. But you feel me, the big dog.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit. It's your boy Jalen, man. Jalen Jones, man. Some of y'all know me as Jay Grizz. Other stuff, you know what I mean? But we not gonna talk about that other thing. Anyways, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. You know what I mean? 919, 919, you know
From
what I
Raleigh?
mean? Yeah, I'm from Raleigh.
My pops from Raleigh,
For real? What part of Raleigh?
Southside.
Southside. Okay. Went to Raleigh High School. No, went to Roseville. Damn, I'm tripping. Went to Roseville High School. Now I'm here.
We gotta talk about it though, because we know you're not really from Raleigh. Like, we know you from one of them surrounding cities around Raleigh. Like,
What do
we really gotta talk about that. 'cause,
You from VA. You want to understand
like,
that.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Y'all really don't be from the city y'all from. Like
what
when
do
I
you-
say I'm from Suffolk, that's what I mean. Y'all be like, I'm from Raleigh whole time. You from Clayton. You from
What?
You from Wendell. Whole
What?
time. You from every other city around Raleigh. Y'all don't really
No,
be from
bro.
Raleigh. But all y'all claim Raleigh.
I guess because he has like,
I guess.
he has like Suffolk, and 50 minutes from Suffolk is damn. What the fuck is 50 minutes from Suffolk?
Man,
It could be anything, goddamn.
I mean, I don't know what's 50 minutes from Suffolk, but I know when we say we from Suffolk, that's what we say. I'm just saying. You feel me?
Okay, if I'm from Raleigh, that means I'm from Raleigh, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or
But
buts
you're
about
not-
it.
You're not from Raleigh. Like, you're not from Raleigh.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you could call it what you want. You can say what you want, but I'm from Raleigh, bro.
Hey.
Anyways, I'm going to keep doing my introduction.
Anyways.
You know, I'm a senior now, you know, about to graduate. Trying to do a little podcast, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it but do it, you know what I mean? That's it. Ain't nothing much.
Man, so we going to go ahead and get into these questions.
Definitely about to get into these questions, though.
Definitely going to go ahead and get into these questions. I need to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
You go first.
Let's get a good one.
You ain't got to. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go with. Somebody said managing the college life in school. We're gonna start with that one.
You want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, managing college life in school is basically like you gotta face adversity every day, and it's basically like you can either choose just to lay down or get up. It's really your choice. Ain't nobody there just to hold your hand in college. So it really, you gotta balance your schedule all based on what you choose to do. Because no matter what, life gonna keep going.
That's facts.
And one thing I learned in college professors don't care. So you gonna have to figure it out your own way or get help or ask for help.
College, you know what I mean? You gotta balance it out, man. It's not really hard, but it's hard at the same time. You gotta really just depend on yourself. Like, if you say you ain't gonna go out, don't go out. Like, if you say you gonna stay in the crib, do your work, just do it. Like, don't procrastinate too much on it. You gonna really get behind, for real. You ain't gonna be able to go to parties. You ain't gonna go nowhere, really. You just gonna be able to not do really nothing. I ain't gonna lie. So
I'm not gonna hold you. One thing I done definitely learned with school is just that like procrastination is really our worst enemy, because whole time when you're telling yourself that you can do it later, when you're telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna just get to it, you know what I'm saying? Whole time, like, you're thinking about it though. Like, you thinking about, man, I still got to do this assignment. Man, I still got 2 quizzes and an essay to write before the 11:59. Like, you're gonna be thinking about that whole time. You could be having fun, whatever the case may be, but it's not even as much fun as it could be, because you got to think about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you still got work to do.
on God, just imagine you just do the work like before.
Yeah, like it just feels so much better.
On God, like
it feels so much better.
You get no warning about it either. It just hits you.
yeah, you do what you want to do after that. Like, really, do your work, do what you want to do. I got another question. You know what I mean? What was the motivation behind wanting to create this podcast? So I'm gonna really start off with that.
For sure.
I really want to create this because, like, I don't know. I wanted to start something new, you know? I wanted to do something that I really like, and I like to talk. I like to make people laugh and stuff like that, and I like to be on camera. So it's really, like, a lot of things I could really do with this podcast. You know, I could bring people up here. I can make it to a comedy if I wanted to. I could really do anything. You could really do a lot of stuff with this podcast. So that's why I really wanted to, you know, introduce it, bring people up here too, so we can make it more popular and stuff. So, yeah, that's why I really wanted to start this podcast.
For me, definitely. I kind of want to. I had so much fun, like, over the course of the last few years, being in college, being at HBCU, that, you feel me? I don't feel like people see this enough. I don't feel like people see the good and what can come from HBCUs enough. I don't feel like people see all the laughs we have, like all the times that, you know, like, we cracking up about, you know, the smallest things, but to us, if you was there, it would be funny.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really want more people to see, you know, the things that we see every day that, you know, really crack us up, like, really, you know, like, keep us going through the day. Keep
all
us,
HBCUs,
you know,
too,
and it's really
like,
not just Elizabeth City. It's we all go through it. We all talk about the same stuff, from here to Jackson to Bethune to Union. We all have a lot of the same problems. We all laugh about a lot of the same stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? This was a chance for us to really, you know, like, let y'all see we the same. Like, we all the same, for real.
We all the same.
Like, we all the same.
And not gonna lie, if you tell another person what happened, like, they gonna be like, man, that ain't happened, bro.
Yeah,
like, what you
like-
talking about? Like, it did, bro, for real.
Like,
my
you really had to see it.
my
Like,
homeboy said
you
it,
really
bro.
had to see it. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
for me, man, what motivated me to start a podcast was people always tell me all the time, you just give good, great advice. You just start your own little podcast to talk about your experiences and just give people. For me, it really was just giving people a platform to come, just have a little talk, say free zone, talk about anything. And like Eric said, I don't feel like a lot of people really get to see the goods. They mainly focus on the negatives of college life. I really just want to show everybody, like, hey, we all the same. We all just going through our own little storms together.
we really have fun with this. Like,
that's what you really gotta do. Really have fun with it.
although we go through everything we go through, we at the end of the day, I can honestly say, like, this has been some of the fun, like, the most fun times of my life. Like, honestly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Got one down. With some
Especially
word,
if you
man.
was
For you.
if you was hearing
I
you
got a
know,
bunch of them in
UT,
here, man.
Question right
them
here.
UT days. You know what I
It's an
mean?
interesting question.
Really know what I mean? You know.
Somebody asked, why don't men share their feelings regarding to anything?
I don't, man, share their feelings regarding to anything. I can start this way.
Let's speak on it.
Let's talk about it. I can honestly say that 9 times out of 10, whatever we be mad about, we have gotten so good at coping with it ourselves that we don't have to talk about it. Women, a lot of times, they want to talk about it. Like, let's talk about it. Like, no, like, something happened. We got to talk about it. For me, just chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, even if I'm mad, say I had a terrible day, you know, like, I don't even, 9 times out of 10, I'll talk to you about it once I calm down. I don't want to talk about it right now. Like, it doesn't feel relieving for us to go talk about it. We want to go play the game. We want to go scroll through TikToks. Like, we don't want to talk
We
about it.
gonna do
right
something
this
that make
second.
us happy. Like,
Yeah, like, we're going to do something else, and then
then we'll come back.
then
to
we'll
you.
come back to this. Like, once we like, I'm not even mad no more. Like
bruh.
then we don't mind talking about it. But immediately, sometimes we don't always want to talk about it right this second.
On
Like,
me, like, chill. Like, can we just go, like, play the game? Let us go do something that make us happy. Then we'll come back to you and talk about it. But I mean, really, like, bringing in our feelings, like, I don't, you know.
I think one common mistake everybody makes, this is just me, I feel like everybody mistakes people for they think people think like them.
Yeah.
And people need to realize everybody thinks different. Like,
everybody.
if I don't want to express how I feel or I express it in a different way, you shouldn't look at me different because I express it in a different way because you're not perfect. You know
That's
what I'm
facts.
saying?
That's
I think
facts.
that's what the
Nobody
big
perfect.
problem is.
Facts.
Everybody fails to realize that you don't think like me. So it's like, who am I to judge you for thinking how
Right.
you want to think?
Yeah.
You got our own opinions.
Facts.
That is facts. Nah, bro, like,
Get another one, man. What, you had something else to add?
nah, I ain't really had nothing to add, really.
We
I had
got
another
some-
question, though.
We got some good ones in here.
What you got, bro? What you got, bro?
Somebody
Everybody kept
said-
telling me,
Somebody said this might ruffle some feathers, but somebody said the state of ECSU's dining hall. Let's talk about it.
I'll start.
okay, but wait,
Go ahead.
hold up. Let's talk about it, though. I'm just saying, let's just talk about it, though. Go ahead.
I mean, since y'all been here longer than me, y'all may have different opinions.
Yeah, go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
But-
This is important because this is important for people coming in. This is important for people who been here the same amount of time as you been here. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
so like this is my second semester here, and I'll say that I wouldn't say the calf is like the food that you would be like, oh my God, I love this, my favorite food to eat, or it's like your go-to spot. But at the same time,
No, sir.
I've had way worse, and I had way worse before. So I mean, hey, I just look at the calf as a place hey, you're not gonna be hungry.
Hey, look. Let's just say this, okay? It ain't the worst, like he said. It ain't the worst, okay? But if you get there, just enjoy what you like. You know what I mean? Don't try to do nothing different. If you get what I'm saying, like, don't try to go eat something else that everybody else eating. Just go try. Like they got pizza all the time. Go get some pizza. People like pizza.
I'll say the only thing that I feel like our cafeteria lacks is consistency. Like, if they could just be consistent as to, like, even how this meal tastes the first time you get it and the second time you get it, it would be better. But, like, it just be so random. Like, it's so hit or miss. Like, like you could go in there, like, you could really go in there and chow down one day. And then the next day you go in there and it's like, okay, I'm not eating nothing else other than pizza. Like, it's nothing else I would even want to eat. Like, but I mean, yeah, I don't think it's the worst. I mean, I do think that like me and Jalen, we've been here long enough we was here when Thompson was here. So Thompson, we thought Thompson was bad until we got the
other
new vendor, whoever that is, like the Aramark. We thought Thompson was bad.
I don't even know the name.
We underestimated Thompson because at the end of the day, like I think
I just want my wings back, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
Please, bro.
Bring the grill back. Bring the grill back.
I just want some lemon pepper.
I don't even like TLC, tenders, love, and chicken. Like it's nothing but tenders. Like it's tenders, and then like nah, just bring the grill back. Like we had options then. We could get a chicken sandwich, a burger. We could get wings. Like please bring the grill back.
See, but
that's all I gotta say.
That's like what I just said though. At my other school, our caf used to close at 6:30 on Friday. Like
what other school?
On Friday is crazy.
I'm talking about we just had to like depend on our
6:30 on
groceries.
Friday is crazy.
We had to depend on our groceries. We had to like,
my goodness.
You know, we had to do everything on our own basically. And then on like weekdays, the cab would close at 7:30. Then we had this thing called night cab, and sometimes it'll open at 9 and close at 10:30. So it's like when I got here, I remember I went to the grill with my roommate, and he was like, "Yeah, this closed at 12." And I'm just like, "Man, y'all cab closed at 12. Y'all know how good y'all got it."
Grill closed at 12?
That's crazy though.
The grill closed at 12?
I never thought it could be worse than this.
The grill closed at 12?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, on weekdays.
Swear to God.
I thought it did close at 12. I don't know. I don't be going to the grill because it's nothing but tenders. Tenders, bro. I'm tired of tenders, bro.
I want wings, bro.
Tenders. Like,
I want some wings, bro.
Right here. One question was, what helps you grow?
What helps you grow?
I guess first we gotta define grow.
Yeah, as far as a person or like
I guess.
I feel like what's just
Yeah, I guess we're gonna use our best interpretation.
as far as a person, right?
Yeah.
I say person, thing, object.
I mean,
anything.
I think for me, as far as a person, make me better is really consistency. You know, anything I got to do, I don't stay consistent at it. Sometimes I don't stay consistent at it, and it's really bothered me. So every time I stay consistent, I think I grow better as a person and as a man, you know, and focus on one thing. I be focused on a whole bunch of other things. I don't even know why. Like, that's just the way my mind is. I ain't gonna lie. I just be focused on a lot of things.
To really piggyback off what you said, yeah, like shout out Coach Hill, but he be saying we creatures of habit, like
Creatures
and
of habits.
I've started to really understand that, like we really everything. It just feels better when you doing things off of a habit, when you making good decisions off of habits, when they become like, you know, second nature instead of something I gotta force myself to do. It does feel a little bit better. You feel more productive. You feel like, okay, I can do this. Like, you feel like you can attack more. You feel like you can handle more on your plate.
Yeah.
Like the situation you had really ain't that deep. You was overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? I really think like when you start, you know, making good decisions and, you know, good habits, then it gets easier.
That's most
Like life definitely you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely agree. Consistency.
It's consistency, bro.
No matter how many times you got like a good little pattern going, like you really can't do nothing but keep getting better.
Yeah.
At it. And when you keep
And
getting better at it,
and the mindset, like the mindset really powerful too.
It
Like
is.
you gotta keep that clean too.
Yeah,
like
maturity for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like
I had times where I want to just do things. I have to think like
I can't do it. Like
I can't do
like
it.
you gotta tell yourself you
gotta
can't
think
do
long
it,
term
bro.
instead of short term.
Yeah.
Nice.
And speaking of Coach Hill, you know what I mean? You know, let's talk about the season. Like, you know what I mean? That's another question I had too. I ain't bring it up.
Somebody
but
sent me that one too.
somebody kept telling me about the season, but like ain't really nothing to it, really. Like we
As
just
a-
gotta really put a lot of, you know, puzzle pieces together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we can't just do it off year one when he here. You know what I mean? You can't just put it all together in year one.
Yeah, it ain't.
It don't football don't work
definitely-
like that. Really.
We definitely could have been better, but at the same time, we were learning just like the whole coaching staff was learning us. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't flow the way we wanted it to, but I definitely like if I didn't feel like, we were gonna do better, then, like I wouldn't feel like I'm staying either. But a lot of folks left, a lot of moving pieces, a lot of folks came, we got a lot of new bodies. Like the ones of us who stayed, the ones of us who are here, like we excited about like what the future holds for us.
Most
Like
definitely.
like we definitely looked at last season as a learning, season for us too. Like we had to learn a lot of things.
It's a puzzle
And,
piece, man.
We definitely looking forward to what we got in store. We got a lot of new things in store.
Most definitely. It's like, bro, it can't happen in one season, dude. Like, I can't just expect us to get a ring in one season.
Difficult situation.
Difficult, but
This is also
it's a puzzle board, man. It's a puzzle board.
We was also young. Like a lot of the guys we had, like we were so young, like we were inexperienced. So, you know what I'm saying? We getting better. We getting better together, and I feel like that's what's really the difference is we're all growing together. So whereas we was young last year, we was all learning. We was just trying to learn what we needed to learn. But now we learning each other. We learning, how to play with each other.
Yeah.
Like when you can play with the same guys for a couple years, it makes a difference.
That
Than
chemistry.
when you just putting a bunch of players from literally all over the country together, and all you got is camp to figure it out. Like what I'm saying,
It's that chemistry.
we got spring ball coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got all that. We got spring ball. We got the season. We in workouts right now.
Ready for it, bro.
Looking from
Everybody
ready
the
for
outside
it, bro.
in.
Definitely looking forward to it.
Looking from the outside in last season when I sat out, I say we most definitely had the talent. I feel like
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
I
Had
feel
a
like it's just
whole
one of them
bunch of
things. Like
talent.
one day we're gonna figure out
Yeah.
what it is and just gonna click, and then we gonna be up from there.
It's the little
Honestly.
things.
Little things,
little
really
things.
key, bro. We got any more questions, bro? Like,
For sure. Oh,
look at the question
I got
list.
Plenty more.
The question list.
Let's see.
The question list.
Somebody said
What did somebody say?
we ain't even gonna use that one.
I got one.
Go ahead.
What you got? What you got? What
Somebody
you got?
asked me what is it like being a student athlete? We all,
Hey,
I've been there, done that.
student athlete.
hey,
That-
it's a job.
Really?
That's what I'm
Oh
starting
my
off with.
God.
It's a job.
Jesus freak.
It's a job.
It's a job. Like, it's like bro, it's like waking up in the morning.
It's really beyond a job.
Like, yeah, like,
It's a
bro, it's
commitment.
wicked.
It's
Like,
a commitment.
It's a challenge
'Cause,
with yourself every day.
Like every day.
every
Like-
day.
Like, because when you picture the fact that you got to wake up, work out. Like, and to be honest, we had it good because at least we worked out after classes. Like, not worked out, but we practice after class. So we will have to get up, work out in the morning, but we at least practice after class. Like, there are some schools out there, they got to get up in the morning and go to practice. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, we've had to do it before, but, like, I don't think y'all understand being fully suited at 6 a.m. in the morning. Like your brain not even up yet, and you gotta go play football.
Your body
like,
ain't even fully
you ain't
awake.
even all the way there yet.
Full contact,
And you
too.
are playing full contact football. Like the sun's
Like-
not up, birds not chirping, nothing's going on, and you're playing football.
You don't hear
Like,
that little owl.
like-
What's
like
that owl?
you ain't up,
Ooh,
man.
ooh.
I'm telling
It's
you,
gonna wake
like-
you up.
Like
Bro, that's full pads in the morning
it
is
is
crazy.
a commitment.
And this
Like,
is the thing
Oh
I
my
feel like
God.
some people don't understand. But being a college athlete, you gotta make a lot of sacrifices.
A
And
lot.
I don't feel like that many people consider the sacrifices we make.
A lot.
Because it's like, I wouldn't say it's almost like you putting your life on hold when you're a college athlete, but at the same
a way.
time, it's like
You are putting
it's
your
like
life on hold.
you can't just go out and
Most
do
definitely.
this because you're playing a sport.
Yeah,
And I say I feel like that's where some people they get to college and they expect it's just gonna be like a little smooth sailing. Then they run into real life adversity.
Yeah,
and then they
it's
don't know how to
not.
deal with that.
Yeah,
and that
it's
really
really-
that really you'll see how people react to adversity because some people don't know how to control that at all. They
It's-
just
Yeah, and I mean, it's just a matter of like understanding that when you're a student athlete, like especially when you get brought on scholarship, whatever the case may be, like you're expected
to do good.
earn that scholarship. Like it's not
Produce.
even if you not the starter, or even if you don't even travel, you still expected to be at every meeting. You still expected to be at every practice. You still expected to be at any game that they tell you, even if you're not playing. It doesn't matter. You're expected to be at everything. If they tell you we going to the elementary school to go play with the kids, then you're expected to be there. Like it's a true commitment. Like
And then we could go back to the mindset part. Like,
Yeah,
you
like-
got to keep that clean. Like,
it's hard.
because like if you do that and then try to play football, if you keep your mind dirty, try to play football too, it's like you can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
It don't balance out.
Like-
people start to go crazy after that part,
Not
bro.
even football, man. It's all sports. Like
Yeah.
being a college
That's just part of
athlete,
being
Being student athlete is crazy.
being
Like,
a college athlete, you emotionally drained, physically drained, mentally drained.
On
You
me,
gotta
like,
balance all that
barely-
while being a student at the same time.
I swear, bro. Like,
barely gonna have a social life, any of that. Like to be honest, a lot of times the people who have a super crazy social life oftentimes can't play football or can't play a sport. Like it just, it's hard for them to go hand in hand. Like you really got to be like on top of your schoolwork to be going to every party and to be going out with your friends. Like you have to be doing your work like on top of everything at all times, because it's like you really don't have time. You really don't. Like
you even got to do the work that
you would have to be multitasking, like doing your homework in class, like because it's just no way. Like when you got to go to workouts, then class, then practice, then after that you got meetings. Like by the time you get to your room, you don't want to do nothing but eat some food and hit the pillow. Like you don't want to do like you don't want to do nothing.
hit
like,
the pillow.
Like
On me, bro. Shout out to the student athletes, man.
for sure.
Nah, I mean,
For sure.
they always busy
Let's see.
working up and all that stuff, man.
Somebody said the current state of HBCU football.
I'll start off with that. See, the last school I was at was at PWI. So like,
What school? I was about to ask you, bro. What school was that?
St. Andrews University. It's an NAIA school.
Where is that at?
It's in Laurinburg, North Carolina. It's a private school.
Oh, okay.
Laurinburg.
Yeah, I was the same way when they came to my school in high school to offer me and stuff. I was just like, I never heard of this. So like, yeah, I came from a PWI. So like being at HBCU was way different. Like the things I expected or I thought were gonna be is like it's way different with sports here. Like I thought the sports programs were gonna be like way more smooth than they ran. I actually realized like nah, every program got their own problems.
That's true.
The way I be looking at it, I feel like the amount of time and effort we put into a lot of other things at HBCUs could really be took into like fixing up sports programs, and I feel like they aren't really express that a lot because they feel like everybody's supposed to just figure it out themselves.
That's facts. That's facts.
I definitely feel like HBCUs got all the talent like that we could possibly have. Like there's so much talent. Like even
There's no exposure, bro.
Even in the CIAA, like there's so much talent that we have. Like it's crazy, but basically I just feel like a lot of times we're overlooked because, like he said, we don't got that same exposure. Like we don't got nobody. Like it's a big deal when Jackson and Southern get on College Game Day. But when you think about Jackson and Southern, like that's like one of the biggest HBCU games that we have. We ain't never go get no College Game Day like that. Like, and there's so many schools like us that are never gonna have that same experience just because we just go to a small school. And I mean that just comes with it. Like we're not complaining, but it's just like for anybody to want to make those dreams happen of going to the league or, getting drafted, whatever the case may be, we have to work so much harder than anybody at a PWI. Like somebody at a PWI could get drafted so much faster than us. A lot of times they got, just better programs to put more weight on you. They can do whatever. If they want you to lose 30 pounds in the summer, they're going to pay the money to make sure you're eating the way you're supposed to be eating, so you can lose 30 pounds in the summer. Like, it's like if my coach tell me you need to go lose 20 pounds, then I got to go lose 20 pounds. And if I come back and I ain't lost 20 pounds, then that's just going to be what it is. Like,
You're not playing,
my coach,
bro.
yeah, I'm just not going to play. Like, but for a PWI, like if they want to use you, they're gonna use you, and if they want to, get your name out there, like a lot of times, like if you go to one of those bigger schools and a coach just makes a phone call, you can get your foot in the door. Like it's not like that where we at, but
At all.
I mean, like I said, it's never no complaints. We knew what we signed up for when we came here. Like it ain't like we expect those same things, but just something to think about. We definitely go through a lot, like as far as HBCUs, but yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
It's another one, man. Somebody said craziest date stories. I don't got none of those. What y'all got?
I ain't gonna lie.
I know you got one, Dog. Come on, let's hear it, bro.
I don't got one. I ain't gonna lie.
I know Dog got one. I know you got one.
I wouldn't say it's really a crazy date story, but it's a memory I will always like.
What's
always
the
remember.
craziest one you got? Let's hear
All
it.
right, so my old roommate at St. Andrew, I had a little girl, a little whoop the whoop or whatever. He had a little whoop the whoop. So one of the little double dated Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. So, it wasn't nothing wild about the date. It was just something wild about like the scenery. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings in Fayetteville, matter of fact. So walk out, we go to the little Dollar Tree across the store, me and my old roommate Damo. So, we come back. Two people walk up on us and was just like, we could smell them from like a little mile away. So we was just like, all right, something off with them. So, they walk
what do you
up
mean
to
by
us.
What you mean you can smell them?
Yeah,
bro?
like
You
gotta explain
like
that,
The distance from this table was like the wall. Like they walked in, I could smell it from there, and I'm just like, oh yeah.
smell what?
Smell
Like
what?
stink? Like they stink?
Yeah,
Like
bad stink. Like
wow.
stink?
bad,
Just
like bad odor. Like
musty.
Yeah, like you need to take a bath.
oh, nah.
So they walk up to us and they were like, hey, I really like the way y'all walk and I like y'all shoes. So I'm just like, whoa, just like thanks. And then, so then my roommate started engaging in a little conversation with them. So I'm reminding him that, hey, they're in Buffalo Wild Wings, they're waiting on us. So he over here engaging in the conversation with them. So then next thing you know, I look down, neither one of them had no shoes on. So I was just like, yeah, they're obviously about to ask us for some money.
Right.
So I
They gave you a compliment already.
Yeah, but I
I'm saying
quickly,
they opening the door right now. Like,
I quickly look at my roommate and I say, bro, they're homeless. Like, come on, let's go. We ain't got no money on. I ain't got no money on me. We're college students. We ain't got it like that. So he finna get him a fist bump. So I quickly grabbed his arm and like, bro, don't fist bump him because it was Corona in 2020. I was like, hey, Corona in there. You don't know what people touching. So it's just like.
A fist bump though? Like
bro.
you can't give a little bow.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like you don't know what folks got. you don't know what they got on their hands.
You gotta be careful out here.
Nowadays, they got all them diseases. Like you don't know how and then it was cold. I'm just like, nah, I don't trust nothing. So it's just like I always gonna remember that. Like that's just funny. You ain't got no stories, man.
No, bro. I don't got no crazy date stories. I really don't.
Crazy.
I ain't got no crazy story because it's just like
Y'all with crazy people if y'all got crazy
I be
dates.
chilling. I
Not
ain't got
gonna
no
lie.
reason to be on no crazy stuff.
Nah.
Y'all with crazy
no
people.
Crazy dates. I ain't had nothing too interesting happen on no dates. Somebody said HBCUs versus a PWI. And since we just found out,
A
you
guy went to a
came from
PWI.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, difference between HBCU PWI was, I'll say, a lot of the things that I thought were going to be better when I came to a HBCU, I realized it's just not a problem with, like, PWIs. I realized it's a problem with, like, just being in college in general.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
But I think, I don't know. Maybe they mean, like, I don't know, them top PWIs. Like, what's the difference between them?
I mean,
I don't
the
know.
main difference between the top PWIs. and
But then again, that really you just kind of
money.
proved the point though, because you just proved that just because it's called a PWI, because I always feel like all the PWIs got the money. I never thought that was, you feel me, a poor PWI. Like I didn't even think that was a thing. Like that's great. I always felt like PWIs, like that's where the money at. Like I know they be charging. Like how much did it cost to go there?
Man, it costs $40,000.
Oh, what, a semester?
Like, yo,
A year?
Yeah, and I was on scholarship though. But I still had to pay
$40,000
a little bit out of. I still had to pay a little bit out of pocket because
$40,000 a year for what, tuition?
and it kept going up. Like I kid you not, like
Oh, nah.
that type of school, the type of
Oh,
school,
nah.
like you'll probably see somebody a year and they gone. Honestly, I plan on leaving after like my sophomore year.
HBCUs is where it's at.
So,
But things ain't go my way. But like the biggest difference I'll say is that at PWI, I'll say that like you'll have your little group. You don't really like you'll associate with people. It'll be like nothing more than handshakes and a little conversation. At HBCUs, I feel like you actually meet like people that's gonna be like your lifelong bros, your lifelong friends, and they actually feel like it feels more like love out here.
That's
But
fact.
at the same time, it's more like
Definitely.
you'll realize like a lot of people are. You'll realize the type of person you are at HBCU. Like you'll realize you don't really get along with certain type of people. But I mean, at the same time, PWI is the same. But I feel like with HBCUs, it's more like you'll be more like likely to hang by yourself or only like one or two people with you then. Because at the PWI, I have my own little group. Everybody their own little group here. Only hang about like 3 or 2 people a day, because it's just like you notice things about people that they don't notice that you know.
That's facts.
So it's just that's the biggest difference. Like when I was at the PWI, everybody kind of acted like HBCU. You got all types of people.
I definitely feel the same. Like I never went to a PWI, so I really can't speak on PWIs, but I really appreciate the fact that I went to a HBCU first, like, and I fell in love with HBCU. Like, I really appreciate the fact that, Elizabeth City State always felt like, they embraced me with open arms. Like, it never felt like, I never felt out of place. I never felt like I wasn't just like everybody else. Like, I'm not necessarily saying, PWIs don't have no diversity, but, like, you feel surrounded by,
Family.
Really good people. And we got diversity, too. Don't, like, best believe. Like I know a lot of people probably feel like, HBCUs is all black people, but it's really not. Like we got pretty good diversity in my opinion, So I do feel, but I just feel like it's much more homey feeling. Like it's a much better feeling.
Be around your peoples.
Yeah, it's a much better feeling.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Where I'm like, it's more like you hang by yourself. Cause like back at home, like you said, feel like home. It's just like just going about my business. Don't really bother nobody.
Hey, man, we going to end it off there with the podcast, man. You know what I mean? We definitely going to get some more people on this show. So definitely tune in. Make sure y'all repost. We want to go viral with this, bro. We want to go big. We want to have touching all the HBCUs, you know what I mean? Not even them, just a lot of people in general, you know what I mean?
So we definitely want to spread the word with this one. We'll try and get it out there. We got, like we said on the little intro video, we definitely gonna have some of y'all rappers from around,
Definitely gonna have rappers.
Come on, we got plenty of mics. We're gonna have a couple debates. We're gonna have a couple conversations.
Just make sure y'all tap in one of y'all DMs, man. It don't even matter.
Support, man. We trying to make
out.
this for y'all, man. Like come out here.
I know y'all not trying
to.
I know y'all not trying to come up here and be talking to yourself. So
we're trying to have a good little time, man. We don't get these times back.
For sure, we definitely don't get them back.
So make sure y'all tune in, man.
Don't come up here being shy either. We're gonna get you out the shell.
Nah.
Oh God, make sure y'all tune in though.
I mean,
make sure y'all repost, man.
Definitely repost.
And have a good time, man. God bless.
Like in pride.
Gang.
Safety.